Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Come on, man. Fucking motherfucker.
What?
One more for good luck. Thanks,
There's an
bro.
incident in.
I was bleeding, nothing to believe in, leaving all my pressure and mistakes. Wanted better, nothing to remember, so I'm freeing up my brain. Take me flying, bring me the horizon, float above the world that I'll erase. Wipe it clean and feed me dopamine, 'cause I don't wanna feel my face. 'Cause I need
blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah, yeah.
You allowed to put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What I just sit on? My hat. My hat. My hat, my Gandhi. Oh, no, my hat. Oh, Gandhi. Oh. That is the... that is the FIA certification plumb out of my shoe. It's ripped out. Their little thing has come out. Clearly, they've been meant to disintegrate after a while. I'm not gonna wear these shoes this time again, I guess. Good news, I got more shoes. These black ones. It is really terrible outside, so there's no sense in going out and doing any yard work. Family had to go run an errand. We've lost the iPad. Fortunate. Didn't come home and try and fib about it or anything. That's good news, because then that would have been really bad. Because we'll be right back at school like we are right now, looking for it anyway. So. Good news. Hopefully we got the insurance on it. Otherwise, that's going to be a pricey Halloween. This will be pricey Halloween. All right, so I've had a little bit of Coke. I'm a little fired up. Uki yaka yaka. Strategy and surprises define round 2. Unpredictable weather puts a big old smile on that guy's face. Bronze. Fuck, that sucks. Alright, so... we got hammered the last try. Right. We get weight. So does that affect like what the MP8 or the EP is? You know, they're not very forthcoming with any of this stuff, so.
Did you see what that guy did?
I don't know
He just
shit.
pushed me off his truck. It just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
I don't know shit. Kind of chilly down here right now. I think our furnace and HVAC system is still set up for geofencing. All right. So we're not fuel saving. We're just gonna make sure that we're getting the right amount of fuel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get myself nice and comfy. Everybody ready? 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 Woo! Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Now. Ah! Loud shoes. cars are off track right there. I hit the car. It's no good I hit the car in front of me. He's mad now. He's the dinner table killer. Penalty. Why is that car so much faster than me? You fucking motherfucker. Oh. Oh, man. Good news, I'm going faster. Fuck, motherfuck that. Gonna be the restart fucking race. I'm gonna quit this in a minute. That'll be fun. I'm already really mad. Can't believe that car fucking turned me around. This fucking front bumper's never gonna heal. car on hard tires went fastest. That was a move. Do more of that. Not this again. It'll work. I did the math. Trust me, it'll work. I'm running the number. I am running the number. I'm getting caught by this fucking car. Why wouldn't the game fucking cheat on me? Can't catch that car, man. The fuck? That car's cheating. Ah! Isn't going well. Because that car is getting the hell away from me. Jesus, look how fast it's going. Can't catch any of that. Dude. Missed the corner bad. Maybe it's something else, I don't know. That car's fast. Ooh. I gotta try this. It's gotta work. Just gotta hit my marks better. I'm overdriving, missing on the front end, which is the worst thing you can do. Gotta do 2 more laps in order to make this work. That might be a penalty. It would be a big one. Oh, lucky me. Hurts. I'm gonna pit this time. Box, 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 box. Or should I go around one more? No, I should box. I think it's because of the weight. Mediums. Undercut. Let's go. I don't know. I know I almost spun out there real bad. Working. Not waiting. This isn't working. Isn't going well. I gotta get more fuel. I'm gonna have to get more fuel than everyone else. Guaranteed. At least I got enough fuel. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, so scary. At the left, it's terrible. These cars are still on hard tires, I think. Or maybe they pit before me, I'm not sure. Well, I definitely got more drive out than they do. They must be on hards. Gotta do it. Oh man, I don't have gas. Oh, I'm good. Fuck it. I'll just get one extra. This is gonna be super fucking super edgy. Gotta be done. Fuck. Those cars can go to the end from here. Good news though, I'm in the lead. I don't think I've ever been in the lead. Dude, this is crazy. Rain. Fucking rain already. I mean, I'm good for the 2 laps. I think. Yeah, this one and one more. The drone. Shit. I'm gonna get 11 or 12 laps of fuel. I haven't decided yet. I gotta get +1, whatever it is. I gotta get 12 laps, or 13. I'm gonna get 13. I'm gonna get 12. No, I'm gonna get 11. I'm gonna get 11. I'm gonna get 11, and if I gotta save, I gotta save. Dude, fuel takes forever. Too much fuel. Took too much fuel. Fuck. See? Dude, I need like an accident. It's gonna be my accident though. don't know. I got enough gas. Too much. Come on, Miziano, I need more fight out of you than that. Mother stuffers. There you go, crash into each other, please. Oh. I cannot get my lap of the GODS on this game, for this track. Blowing it every time. God. I got new tires behind me at 1 second. Thankfully, I got some type of a crash here. There goes my front end. I got that going for me. Oh my. Must go. Oh my. Got enough fuel, I think. So I don't have to worry about that at all. Even if it pushes the extra lap. know what to do. Can I do it? I don't know. Fucking A. Front's coming to me. Alright, it's me in the car in front now. I can't catch it. Pulling away, fuck. I do well through here, I gotta do it. Also better through here. This car might need a splash. I do not. Do your thing, traffic. Move of the race right there. That wasn't very nice. game just fucked me. Or I mean, I did it to myself, I guess. Car's so fast. I'm gonna have to defend. So much for being good through there. Shit. pulling away a little bit. Not pulling away anymore. Gonna be a defend at the end. Got it, I think. I got it, I think. Aha! It ain't right. Yeah. Ain't that a slice of fried gold? 59,383. Woo! Woo! That car run out of fuel the last lap, maybe. Right up the line. I almost did. Sliced thin, y'all. Real thin. Look how fantastic that car looks. Ha ha! They always look good when they win, right? So now, how do you do hard tires, one stop, sub 2-minute laps? If you can do sub 2-minute laps from word go to 30 minutes, you're good to go. Make sure you have a lap of fuel left. Because if you don't, your dude's gonna be mad that he's walking. Your dude will be mad that he's walking. Oh. Yep, you gotta pull out all the stops, all the tricks. You gotta defend. You don't have to save any fuel, but you gotta do math. Because that's how I figured that out. I went and did like a bunch of algebra upstairs, and I had, you know, all the AI things check it for me. Seriously, I did. Thought that was the move right there for the win. I'm like, I'm getting in there. Get in there! Woo! Look at all that. I like pushing and shoving. Oh my. Brilliant! Fantastic! Just like I always say to everybody else, it's time to clean up, pick up, put away. Whew. You know, I feel bad that I did that twice today, but I feel good that I didn't let it sit until like, you know, tomorrow or the next day. I feel like I can go, you know, do the stuff for Tim, his prep work or whatever for a NASCAR race at Martinsville now and not feel bad. I mean, feel like I did something, you know. Can't go outside and do the yard. It's soaking wet. It's soaking wet! I'm sure I should close this one right away, because maybe I should get some odor balls for those things. They might start growing shit down here in the dark. That's what happens in the dark. Oh. This is a pretty unique one. Just like we said, 20-20-20. Short pit every time. Make sure you got your blocking. Make sure you got your elbow guards on. You're gonna be putting them out. Wait till you see the end of this race, man. Wait, all of it. Like there's some clean running out here. I maxed it for sure. Winner! Take this thing off. When applicable, it's best to take the lav mic off because there's no need to have it on unless you're using it like specifically. Just getting sweat near it, like usual. Use my Bob Barker. Bob Barker. Or no, I mean Drew Carey. So at the end, it wasn't Rubelar this time. It was Fraga with the McLaren. So he pitted later and had fresher tires, and I had to try and, you know, hold that car off. But I don't know, I might have had less fuel, who knows? Who knows? Can't get any data from the other cars. Flying blind, man. Might as well be a four-namer down in a van by the river next to the McDonald's Wi-Fi signal. Can't believe it took me all of October to figure out how to find my pink cars. I found all those like, was it like 6 or 7 months ago? No, longer than that. That like 2022 or something like that. So like 3 years ago I found those, I guess. Whoops. I make a mistake and I not know where you are. I close my eyes, I go peekaboo, you're gone, and then I do not know. I'm a 25,000 mile driver. What can I say? Not like any million milers out there. Yeah, if you get 1 billion miles, man. Jesus. Whoa. I was totally distraught at this point, thinking to myself, I gotta believe in the plan. I gotta believe in the plan. I gotta believe in the plan. Because I think that's where it all lied. Because, like, at the end of the run, like, I think they filled up the fuel and ran those tires to their detriment on the heavier load versus the, the lighter, my, bit to number. You know what I mean? I feel the number. It actually probably would have been better if I did medium hard. If I would have did the medium in the rear and hard in the front, you can push harder longer and you can shorten the last 2 stints. Maybe even put it down to 1. Because, like, if you could do medium hard, to, like I said, 35 to 40 minutes, 35 would probably be enough. Because if you could do 35, you could go to the soft tire, and you could probably make it. You could make that tire work. I wonder how inters go. Oh my word. This is a fantastic car. I remember when I made these cars, I wanted to do something for this, you know what I mean? And everybody names their cars after ladies, right? So I did like the lady themed car, and it was October, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be sweet. So I figured, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take my car, and like I think the other car, because it's a special edition, right? This is, like I said, this is the first time we did this. The GT4 car has the GT3 paint job on it, in these colors though. GT4 car than anything else like back then. So there are way more GT4 cars. 'Cause I would keep doing GT4 cars for some reason. I don't know. I would Google car, you know, paint jobs from Asia, like wraps, like that you could order from Asia. Not like China, like Asia. There's China and then there's like Asia, like Southeast Asia and stuff like that. South Pacific, that kind of stuff. I don't know why it came up that way, but yeah. Probably because they're criminals and they just want your information to sell on the dark web. You know, pretend to be like a reputable business of some kind and then, you know, get your data and then get your deposit and be like, peace, we're out. I gotta find out which part of this furnace is rattling and relieve it of that. I believe it's this one that's going upstairs. One is often a problem. Maybe it's getting some backflow because it's covered. A lot of times it's covered. That's part of the problem. I think it's possible, too, that you can win this race on one stop. Like I said, you just have to figure out how you're going to get, you got to get, like, a 25-minute or lower final stint on the tires. And then you got to guess what your fuel burn is, because you're going to be running, like diminished fuel, I think, right? Won't you run? You'll be running a lower number, so like it will not a different fuel map, so it will be guessing, and the guess will be wrong. So you'll have to guess. You'll have to use my math. You'll have to use my math. And look at my eyes, and you'll see nothing but crazy in them. Especially when it comes to math. I see math as a tool of science, meant to be experimented with, and estimated and guessed. Wah, 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 wah. That is not the case. That is not how you do math. Math is super precise. Whoa, look at that wreck back there. Yowzer. That could have been me. I made some questionable maneuvers. Towards the end there, you just see me smash the pee out of a couple of cars. Here we go. This is his first stop, I think, yeah? 10, 10, 10, just like I said. 10, 10, 10, and they all have to be 2 minutes. Every single one of them you can make 2 minutes has to be 2 minutes. That first stint, like I said, you probably are better off running like, I think that's the trick now. Like I said, I've been saying it this whole stream. I think you're supposed to run hard tires on a full tank of fuel, and then once you get to the end of your full tank of fuel, you run the soft tires and you divvy it up. Or you run as far as you can and you take less fuel so your tires don't wear as fast and you don't have to run them as long, the medium tire. And I think you'll have a much more comfortable gap than 1.4 seconds. And I'm not saying do anything crazy. I'm saying, like, you know, once you hit terminal velocity, like, or, you know, as you get to the hill or get to the top of the hill, roll to, like, map 3 or something like that. Map 4. You know what I mean? Because you can go 30 minutes, right? So you can get 2 laps. That's 35 minutes. And that's, you know, 2 laps you don't have to take and wait for. And that takes a lot of... The 2 gallons of fuel take longer than the time that you lose doing those laps, I think. Because if you can make them a 2:01, you know what I mean? Or a 2... Like, if you can make those laps a 2 flat... That's really what it comes down to. It's like, you know, how many laps can you get into, you know what I mean? You need 30. So, how many can you get into each stint under, you know, the correct pace? Basic, right? How come everything else is so fucking hard then?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeebus, for this win. Turning this thing on again for the 2nd time today and not clicking off the W would have been embarrassing as hell. It's way cooler talking about the dub than talking about the scrub. What is the saying nowadays? Conditions change, commitment doesn't. Figure out what kind of tags my buddy uses on his vertical streams. Maybe I send him a message and see if he'll clue me in or whatever. I'm sure he knows an algorithm or something like that. Dude straight up is getting like, you know, 20 to like 120,000, like 256,000 like views on his upright or his vertical streams. And I think that's madness. Like, he's driving American Truck Simulator around, like, with really bad English and a little bit of Portuguese. Then again, like, he also says, like, I mean, I feel like I'm gossiping and it's stupid, but, like, I just, you know, remember this conversation with the guy. He's talking about hard condition and all this other stuff, and he's like doing all this sim racing shit and stuff like that. I'm thinking to myself, man, none of this shit is making any sense to me. Like I keep saying, I must be dyslexic or something like that, because a lot of shit doesn't make sense to me anymore. I mean, I hate to like make fun of that, or like I don't think I'm making fun of that. Like, it's like I clearly have a learning disability. I mean, I got a file over there that probably says I do, so we're good. Or I've had a stroke recently, and you know, we don't see things as clearly as we used to due to the long COVID. Oh, that car's so bright. Yeah, 159.383, about a half a second slower than the fastest lap of the race, which was Rubelar, a 58.6. So 3/4 of a second, I guess. Enough that I didn't get it. Drips. Oh, that's a great shot. I guess it's not that many vowels. No more than usual. Just like every other streamer that thinks they're witty. Gotta come up with some goofy names. I guess I could have called it Lake Many G. Uh-oh, what's this? Got this really old electric razor that I've been, you know, I've had it for maybe 6-7 years. And I've changed the head like every 18 months like I'm supposed to, or something like that, or every 18 months worth of use. And it still sucks. I go back and forth to the regular razor lately. Not sure I like one versus the other. I definitely think the old school razor is more dangerous but faster. It's more reliable for bloodletting and speed, I guess. The other one just doesn't do anything right. It doesn't even cut me right. It just bites. Like a little kid that bites hard enough just to make it hurt, not bleed. Just hard enough to make a mark. If you make them bleed, then you're gonna have to go to the hospital. Everybody. Jabs. Must be training. Alright, here we go. I think I crashed into one of these cars. I think I crashed into every car on the track. On the front end looks like it does. Put some bashies on it. I felt I had to make these moves though. There wasn't time to dick about. love how the replay always puts me in the right place on track, no matter what. Unless I really cock it up. This car might need white wheels. I had a... Oh, look at the move. Get in there, Lewis. Make it 2. Elbows up. Do it. Oh my.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me and I went wide, so that's not very nice.
Brilliant. Ah! Moves had to be made. Nice thing is I'm acknowledging the fact that I'm making them. That means under a normal condition I might think twice about it. It's not an AI, it's a dude, a person. A real life boy. Look at me, I'm a real life boy. They just showed the distance to the leader, or the car that was going to challenge me. I don't know. I don't think that was it. Like I said, it was a, I'm pretty sure it was McLaren. Looked like a McLaren. There's McLarens, right? I was positive it was McLaren. Dude, there was one time I went into that corner, I swear to you, I was in a 4-wheel slide. I couldn't believe I made it out alive. Ah. There's a couple of times I pushed really hard on the entry there, and like I almost didn't make it. Like I said, you can overheat these tires in this game now, just as much as you could on an iRacing or anything else with a dynamic tire model these days. Like 100%. Like if I didn't feel it, like every time I play this game and I change tire compounds and you know have to do it in these races, and I've been saying it, like even in the arcade challenges and stuff like that, when like it's supposed to be just the tire. No. The tire changes dynamically. If you go out there and start running a few laps, the car changes dynamically because you lose fuel in the car. Whether it's showing you're losing fuel or not, like I said, I don't think they have the ability to, like, you know, have the physics change and show it at the same time and have, like, you know what I mean? There's like something, a glitch or something. So like if you go out there and you do a few easy laps and then you go out there and do a push lap, you're gonna have a better lap. I probably have them on this thing. This dashboard, the lovely dashboard. I don't need them, I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like when I ran the medium tire in the beginning on the fuller fuel with just a what is it? You know, 5 more laps of fuel, which is like a quarter of a tank or something like that, or a third of a tank. Like the tires wore faster and they felt crappier sooner. It did it in the very first run we did. It did it in this run too. That's why I'm saying I think you could run the medium tire and then run it as far as you possibly could, you know what I mean? And still do, like, if you can do a 201 over the duration of a 35 to 40 minute run, you can win this race on one stop using 2 tires. You could actually do that if you went hard tire front, medium tire rear, threw it out there and went 35 laps, came in, got medium tires, and, you know, just take a couple of gallons off the top or a couple of laps that you need to, or go as far as you can, get as many extra laps as you can, because it's only going to benefit you pace-wise, because you'll be able to run the car harder and have less penalty on your tire wear for it. Like, yeah, it says 1 stop, hards, but it doesn't say what to change to after your first stop. You know what I'm saying? It's saying 2 stop medium or 1 stop hards, but it's not saying what to start on, you know? I don't think you can go, hard tire, medium, and win. That's not going to happen. I don't think you can go medium to hard tire and win. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe, I don't know. You have to have it in the bank and then know what you need to get at the end. Plan for 2-minute laps. Whatever you do, plan for 2-minute laps. If you can't do 2-minute laps and 30 of them, you don't win. Dude, the leaderboards, the guys have 31 laps. The top 10. The bottom of the top 10 is 30 laps. The top is 31. There's lots of track cutting to be done here, too. Yeah, I would have to go into my dashboard, add a page, and then figure out how to get tire pressures and tire stuff or whatever. Which is cool, because, like, I don't know if you've ever seen this thing, this Asher thing. You can have as many pages as you want and finger touch it, or, like, you know, make a hotkey or something like that on, my Stream Deck or whatever. I can get all types of stuff off Stream Deck, too. Like, there's SimHub integration on Stream Deck that you can turn it into a flag. You can turn it into a, black box controller, that kind of stuff. I used to have it all set up, but I felt it was, like, interfering with the actual gameplay. Anything that, like, was, like, some kind of thing that I thought iRacing might see as a cheat, or, like, some type of, like, you know, spyware or something that could cause my game to act crazy, I went full-on tinfoil hat and removed from my computer, and I don't use anymore. Anything that someone else might, you know, produce that, you know, also races and stuff like that, you know what I mean? They can easily put something in your shit, like... It sounds crazy, you know what I mean? But, like, I come from Gran Turismo Sport Tournament, and, like, you know, the Gran Turismo GT Academy series and stuff like that, where, you know, users would have, like, 10 or 12, like, usernames or whatever, and trying to, like, block people out in and around them on their leaderboards with their alt accounts and stuff like that, so, you know... Don't try and tell me I'm crazy, because I've been there, you know what I mean? I've been to an actual racetrack where, you know, people will do all types of crazy stuff to try and get in your head and, like, you know, make you, like, do whatever, or manipulate, you know, a situation to, like, whatever. That's the thing, like, I have a problem with, like, you know, and I've had a lot of, like, outspoken, you know, fights on, like, you know, when I was on Twitter and stuff like that with other drivers. I got in an open fight with Raffaele Marcello, I got in an open fight with, who was it, Abby Eaton, the sausage curb girl. I got in an open fight with, who else was it? Oh, man. There are several people you know what I mean? Like, I'm old and opinionated, so I'm gonna bristle with people occasionally. Try and do my best. Keep my head down and get my shit done. Last stop. Great car, man. Great car. I took too much fuel. I would have been in front of that car if I would have taken 1 lap less fuel. It would have been much easier if I would have been in front of that car. When I crossed the start-finish line for the end of the race, I had 1 full lap left. So that last pit stop was like right at like 21 minutes and ticking down. So like by the time the car got to the box and out, it was below 20 minutes. So definitely do not take the extra lap. Do not take 12. I think I might have took 11, so take like 10 and a half or something like that. Take 11 just to be safe, so you don't have to guess. That's the thing though, you're gonna be really close. Somewhere in between 11 and 12, and then you'll, you know, finish with a parade lap, which is what we like to do in iRacing, I guess. Right?
Now back end out nicely here. Stay on the gas. Yeah, good. Beautiful.
I think I made like several colors of this one too. I liked this car so much in the GT4. I won most of my races in Gran Turismo Sport and GT4 in the tournaments. I don't know why. Easier to drive, like to the limit. All right, that's the leader. I'm trying to, not the leader yet, but that's the BMW in front of me driving away. I'm thinking to myself, oh man, it's got to be out of fuel at some point. It's gonna run out of gas. That big old boat, because they were stopping with me or behind me. Well, I don't know. When they're that much faster than you a full second, you gotta hope for some. I was hoping for an accident, I think is what I said. Hoping for rain, an accident, something, anything. There it is, out of the pits. There's their car racing. Okay, so it wasn't that much different. Couple of laps. Well, that's it. Go hard, 15-15. You can win the race. I don't know. I think you can do it on one stop. I really think you can do it on one stop. You just you aren't going to the middle. You got to run a really good number. You got to run past 30 minutes, as far past 30 minutes as you can, and then you get full, less than a full tank. You got to guess, and then you run. Well, I mean, you don't have to guess. If you've got 20 minutes left, you need 10 laps of fuel. McLaren is right there. I was all worried about the car in front of me. It was the car behind me all along. They never made it, though. They never made it to me. Not close enough to put a move. I was trying so hard. Oh, I was trying so hard. Here comes some serious racing right now. Oh gosh. Look at all that. Look at this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Robbie Rub. Taken two.
Real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
There's a better one for that. I think I still have it.
I'm fucking here.
So we're in third place right now. You know how I know? Because of the dots on the door. When the leader peels in for their final pit stop, it'll go to 2. And when I push past that that BMW up there, it'll go down to 1. That Lamborghini did its work for me. That car had at least 5 lap better tires than I did. That car behind me, I think, went like 25 or 30 minutes. Then they went like 20 minutes or something like that, and they pitted with like 15 or 10 to go. I think it was like 15 or 10 to go. I'm not really sure. I think it was 10 to go. They did 30, 20, 10. And that's the car that finished second place. I think they did it on medium tires though. I don't think they changed to hard tires. I don't recall. I have to go when I go back and look, I'll post. Yeah, I can't see it till I go back and look at the replay. The stream replay. I'm gonna be going back through and taking some pictures of this car because, like I said, this is probably my favorite car. This is the third design that I think I did for the Porsches. For the Porsche, whatever. Yeah, it started off with the GR4, you know, club sport car because that came before the GR3. The GR3 came like a year after the Cayman Club Sport, I think, dropped with the game. But then they released this car after they switched from the rear to the mid-rear. So this is the car that's supposed to be most like the Audi R8. So it's basically the Porsche branded Audi R8. So yeah, so it started off with the Puma car. That's the car I did first. And then I think I might have done maybe a couple more. And I was doing other cars and stuff like that because I think I was doing cars for people at this point too. Just for my teammates and stuff like that. Like I was doing cars for Al. Al was doing his own cars. Al's really good at doing Gran Turismo cars too. Al did one of the best cars I think I've seen on this game. He's like, oh, I've just been working on this. Shows me this car. It's this flipping amazing Corvette, you know what I mean? With like all these like abstract triangles and shapes and stuff on it. Over like an eggshell with like, it was like red, white, blue, some, you know, he had some other things like elements that he liked and stuff like that. It's a cool car. I forget where you would go and see it. You'd have to go and look up his profile or something like that. MAX_RECOIL. I never changed my name on this. Well, I changed my name on this version because just for the marketing stuff or whatever, because that's all. I'm not here to compete anymore or anything like that. I'm here to have fun with this. I'm here to do 4K gaming at 1080p because that's what you have to do if you want to stream it. Well, that's me in the lead now. Look at that. That's me in the lead. I missed it. I missed the pass. Shit. Just passing Rubelard. But it looks cool. I was pretty nervous at this point. I was trying to look where I was going, watch the live stream. I think I did a couple of clips here when I made some of those passes. I was just trying to not overdo any entries, because like I think that's the worst thing that you can do in this game. Is if you overdo entries, you end up messing up both ends of your car, right? So like if you make the entry, you know what I mean, you only like you might slide your front tire or something. I don't really know what the pure penalty is, but there's definitely more of a penalty for missing the entry than there is for, you know, getting down there and having a slower exit. The tire slide, like I said, the tire temperature is, you overheat them. You can overheat them. They'll come back too. Actually, they'll cycle through. If you know, you calm down the next lap, they usually, like I thought I saw it one time. Like I clipped it once. Like I clipped the tire like regenerate. Like I felt like it regenerated. It was either regenerating or I was watching it like take, you know, tire away at the same time. And it like I said, and now that I'm old and I've had COVID so many times, I see things differently. Go backwards. Oh, here's a pass behind me. Getting down to the end here. Oh, look at Bargy behind me. This was also very helpful. I didn't even realize that they changed positions behind me when they did. I think the BMW doesn't have enough fuel and runs really hard and then has to throw out the air brakes in order to make the race distance. So if you don't have any, if you execute your strategy right, you're in there. Because they have to hold back, I'm telling you. They lose too much time to you. After pulling away like they do, and then, you know, coming back to you. Why can't you start a race with a certain amount of fuel? That just makes it that much harder. Look at this train of cars. This is a race for the lead. This is race for the lead. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. All right, here comes. No, you know
what? I don't think I really had to defend that much. Oh, there's the flash. I told you I was flashing. Looked like it worked that time, though. It looked like it worked better for them. Jeez. Oh, wow. Oh, they were trying to touch me. Don't touch me there. I don't think this is the last lap. I think there's one more after this. Could be the final lap, though. Taking no, like, top split, like, TV show lines, but damn it, man. Just feels good when a plan comes together. Right, here's the gap. Built a little gap here. Telling you, the lines were good. I was feeling it. I ought to. I had enough practice. That's it. Fantastic.
Now back end out nicely here. Stay on the gas. Yeah, good. Beautiful.
It's like the guy always says, now is the time on sprockets when we dance. Watch this. I made the bottom of the top 10 stars. Damn it. No, I did not. Throw that turkey in there. We definitely want to exit. We're done with this. Wait, 900,000 credits? What do we get 900,000 credits for? Oh, they pay you every time you do it? The full amount? Is that how it works? Cool. I'll take another 1,000,000 credits. Why not? And everything else I got today was bullshit. All right. 1 hour endurance race for cars with 620 pp or and less. We suggest using a GR4 car or a tuned-up road car. Build your strategy around minimizing time spent for pit stops. Dude, you do the exact same deal for this one, right? Either go hard, one stop, or you go racing medium, 2 stops. Correct? Clearly, I do this car because I have the proper tire sets for it and everything like that. Yeah. All right, where do I find the here? My item. What in the shit is this? I made this picture? Oh, okay. I guess I did make this picture. I'm like trying to read the location or like the name. Like blah 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 blah. Or like what in the... Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Collection. Follower. Collection. That's stuff that I bought. Yeah. I don't know what to do with any of that. Did I flat out forget? Oh, I know how to do it again. I remember how. I remember now. I know how. I can't have a pink suit on and not have a pink car, right? Yeah, that's the first car. See, it's got Thrustmaster on it. That's how you know it was one of the first cars. There it is. Throw them out Thursday, October. Blackheart's Valentine. Repop October special. Yeah, see how many more I did of this car than anything else. Here's my Puma car. Yeah, so the Puma cars came first. Wow. It's been 10 years. Dude, it's been 10 years. Bro, it's been 10 years. Hey, it's a free replacement too. How about that? You don't gotta pay for my my liveries. Woo! I don't know how to repost these. I should be reposting these, right? Because they're badass. I think they're badass. I'm biased though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. It's kind of busy, this one. So, I don't know if you notice here, I did a layer thing here. So, like, I tried to make the hexagon 3-dimensional. And it really didn't work. I want to look at the other one. Oh yeah, you see this on the bottom there? That's pretty cool feature actually. That's the Detroit skyline. Oh my gosh. I used to go fucking crazy. I just want to see this one because it's really fucking cool. Ah, the fucking best decal is gone. So the Detroit skyline on the bottom, they can't find it, or it's no longer available, so it's no good. Shit. That's another fun game to play with Gran Turismo Sport. Like, looking at that and trying to remember what was on it, what was not on it, and where it was. I'm not driving this car, I just want to see it. So this is an upgrade to the original, right? Only in the respect because I did a lot of different things to this version than I did to any of the other ones. But like the other ones, like on the GT3 car, didn't have the stripe going around the border there. So like it didn't have like the brake. That green stripe at the back end. I don't want to use that design. Now what did I do wrong? Uh-oh. Let's just put the car on we want and call it a day. Which one should I do? The Tribute or the, I'm gonna do this one. Only because I did the other paint job on the other one. I think this one's fine. I'll try this one first. Maybe it'll just make me feel faster. Kind of like embarrassed, like looking at all those cars and realizing how old they are. Kind of like lost track of time. This will clearly be why I have a hard time finding other things to do, because I've probably just so used to doing this. What they say, you always gotta try and make money doing what you love. Anyway. Oh, look at the car. Scotland, Olivia. I don't have any favorite spots? What the f... No, I got some favorite spots, yo. I made these photographs? I don't recall making these photographs. State prefecture. I know all these spots. This is the back of the State Theater. I actually yeah, I don't want to talk about it. A lot of stuff's happened back there. A lot of stuff. Love Belle Isle. Transit Center, that's new. This place is just brilliant now and beautiful. Like, I remember going here when I was a child and then it being just a piece of ass forever, and now it's just taken care of by Ford. Ford did a magnificent job on that building. Magnificent. Quick photograph. Quick photograph and we're done. How do I move it? How do I move? How do I move? Yes, dear. Whatever you guys are thinking about is usually what I'm thinking about. Oh, you guys are ready? Let me know. How do I rotate? R2. R2. A. Oh, that's... Cannot move. Cannot move. Wish to move. I wish to move. Oh. Hey, you move, you stupid cat. Oops. This guy here. Maybe we move that here. Move camera. It. I move no camera. All good. Done. Gotta leave a winner. Gotta leave a winner, man. Sun is on the horizon. We're done. Uh-oh. But hey, you know what? I like the sound of that. What's in his name? What's in his name? Whee! You're a winner! Sort of.
What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, yeah. Now it's time for Martinsville. Are you familiar with Martinsville? Have you ever heard of Martinsville? Technically, I could just say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to spot for you this week, Tim. I already paid for the track. I don't feel like driving it. I could do that. That wouldn't be nice. That would be super mean. Martinsville, they call the paperclip. Martinsville is a get bumped and they run track. One more race. Holy shit. One more. So do you think the GR4 race is going to be like nutty hard? 2% fuel. What is 2% fuel usage? So like, I don't need to get fuel, I just need to get tires? Is that how that works? That's the next thing we need to figure out. The GR4 race. Because after that, it's, we put the steering wheels up, we'll grab the controller and do some dual shock drift mode.
Yeah.
That's always fun, right? Some free cars